Hello, and welcome to Mo Wine Mishaps, and More. I am your host, Chandra Savage. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's the first day of June, and June is a very special month for me because, as some of my listeners know, and many of you don't know, I am a huge Prince fan. And his birthday is coming up, so all of the Prince celebrations are being planned, and I'm going to have a very busy June. But before we get into the wine, I just want to remind everyone that if you're interested in supporting the Mo Wine podcast, please head over to www.buymeacoffee.com/Mo Wine. And you can support the podcast over there. I also have a couple of extras if you want to show a little extra love and get, one of my wine guides. I have my first volume of the wine bars, wine tasting cards on there for you as well. And just some little treats on there for you. I also have a super dope treat for all of my subscribers that subscribe to my website. If you subscribe for emails or for my newsletters, I have curated for all of you a very special Prince playlist, and it is composed of lots of deep cuts that a lot of people have never heard of before. There are a lot of songs on there from some of his jazz albums and some of his instrumentals and covers that he's done of other people's songs on there. So it's really special. And there's no Let's Go Crazy on there. There's no hype beast mode Prince on there. It's just straight smooth sounds, something very elegant to go along with this very elegant wine that we are going to be tasting tonight. It is the 2018 Gabriel Meffre Resto wine. It is a GSM blend from the Rhone Valley in the appellation of Resto. So the G in the GSM stands for Grenache. The S is for Syrah, and the M is for Mourvedre. Those are the three grapes that you will find in any Rhone blend, which is like the southernmost region of France. And they play nice in the sandbox together. They make really beautiful dry red wines, and we're about to have one tonight. This particular bottle is actually rated over 90 points from Robert Parker. If you're into that, you know how I feel about Robert Parker. Everybody has opinions and everybody has wine glasses if they drink wine. See, I caught myself. So let's look at the color of this gorgeous wine. So it is deep purple for the purple one, and there's also like a tinge of, ruby around the rim of the liquid, or the rim of the wine, so to speak. Um, it's very clear. It's gorgeous color. I love all things purple anyway. So it melts my heart. So let's get into the nose because the nose always knows. I love it. Just love it. There are so many things going on. The appearance is intense. The nose is very pronounced. I mean, there is everything in this wine. There's rose in it. There's tea in it. Tobacco, plum. There's baking spices like cloves and cinnamon, maybe some black pepper. There's some currants in there. There's definitely some smoke in there and vanilla. And that's all on the nose. So wait till we taste it. It's going to be insane. So give me a second. I'm going to give it some air and then we're going to take a little sippy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So the tannins are like medium to high. So there's that. Woo. Medium acidity, nothing too crazy. But it's so full bodied and luscious. It's so flavorful. It's fruit forward, but not being overly fruity. And then there's so many complex flavors in this wine. There's there's also some violet in there. So it's everything in there. How can you have like rose, tea, raspberry, tobacco, plum, cloves, violets, vanilla, currants, smoke? It's the whole kit and caboodle. I love this wine. It's an excellent price point. I got it for about $20. It's a 4% alcohol. So it's getting kind of up there, but nothing too crazy. You definitely have to have this with food, and specifically, you need to have it with protein, some type of meat. This is not a wine that I can like make it nice and flowery and like integrate the vegetarians of the world. Well, maybe you could have some mushrooms, but this wine needs meat. It needs a stew. It needs some type of like burger, ribs, something like that. Maybe not ribs because maybe that would be too sweet. But some type of roasted meat it needs to, and it would pair beautifully with this wine. Yeah, I love it. If you have not ever experienced a Rhone blend, do yourself a favor and pick one up. Go to the store. Every wine store knows. Just ask them, like, can you recommend a wine from the Côte d'Aron region, or if you're in Cali, they like to say like Rhone Rangers out there. But do yourself a favor and expand your palate because you don't want to miss this one. This is a beauty. So I am going to peace out very soon because I need to prepare to send out this playlist to all of my listeners this evening. I hope you enjoy it. Please like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, um, and let me know what your favorite Prince song was on the playlist. If it's something that you've never heard before, that I opened your mind up to learning more or listening more to Prince, please let me know. You can hit me up at Instagram at My Wine For You, Twitter at My Wine For You, Facebook at My Wine For You, or you could just leave me some messages, on my website. That's www.mo-wine.com. I will see you next week. Ciao a tutti!